files you have stored on it. Here to tell us all about it and how you can protect yourself is Scott Schaefer with Blade Technology. Scott, thanks so much for being here today.
Oh, my pleasure.
Now, you've had some clients come in lately who've been affected by this and who have actually had to pay money to really get themselves out of this. So just first kind of tell us, what is ransomware and what is happening to these people?
Yeah, you know, what it is, it's kind of a combination. Yes, it's a piece of malware, bad stuff that gets on your computer, but how it gets on your computer is a little bit different. Normally, the most normal vector is that it comes in through an email and uses social engineering to trick you to click on a link. And I know a lot of people see emails like this, where it comes in and say, hey, please download this document. And it's going to some strange places like, you know, different domains like, you know, .ir domains and so on. And I actually got this one just the other day that said I bought a bunch of stuff for $22.70 US dollars.
That looks legitimate.
It looks real legit. But one thing I did is I hovered my mouse over that little button down there that says shipping invoice, and it popped up and shows me really where that's going to take me. That doesn't normally look like somewhere you'd go to get a receipt. And it's the same thing with this one that said I bought a bunch of surfboards from Australia, which I'm a big surfer, as everyone knows. This one also so it shows you goes to a Dropbox account, which is really a red flag. So this is the kind of thing that they want to trick you into clicking that, and once they click that, a program gets downloaded on your machine. It searches out all your documents and sensitive information, and it encrypts them. And this is what happens if it actually gets you. It pops up a big page that says your files are encrypted. You have to pay $500 via Bitcoin. And you've got 24 hours, 72 hours, and if you don't pay it by then, they double the amount to $1,000. And it keeps on going. And this encryption is very, very good encryption. There's no way you're going to beat the encryption. You either have to, A, get your files back from backup, or B, pay the money. In my case, it's been about 50-50. Half the people have actually paid the money, and half haven't. And the most interesting thing of all is these criminals, they actually have tech support. So you can call them up and say, hey, I'm having a problem doing this. And they're very nice, very professional, and they help you over the phone. Very, very polite thieves.
So quickly here, what can people do to avoid this?
You know, there's a few tips that you can do. You know, first thing is have good backups of everything that you have. Anything that's important, have a good backup, because if it's encrypted, you don't have to worry about it. You just delete the encrypted files or restore your other ones. Use an online backup if you can. And one thing a lot of people don't do is they don't test their backups. They just assume they're good, and then when it comes time to restore them, they're bad. And we see that happen a lot, so don't fall into that trap. Make sure your anti-malware software is up to date. That's your antivirus and all this stuff. Make sure your operating system and browser's up to date and patched. And then probably the most important thing is the last one. It's only click on links from emails that you trust. If it's coming from somebody that you don't know, don't click on it. Pick up the phone and call them and ask.
There we go. All right, Scott Schaefer, thanks so much for joining us. John, back to you.